It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Don't mess with Tiff. No, 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 no. Don't mess with Tiff. Don't mess with Tiff. Don't mess with Tiff.
What in the
You guys went on the news, Board of Trustees, and said that people was taking time, doing things with time for 303 hours.
This is a freedom of information request we did to see how much overtime these officers are making on her security detail.
Oh, wow. 162 hours.
162. Well, that's nothing.
Wow. How does a person put in a 2-week pay period, 303 hours? That's impossible. That's impossible. That's impossible.
Residents, ask yourself this question. How can you work 303 hours? Please tell me, because I'm a workaholic. Anybody that truly know me, I work nonstop. As soon as I get up all the way to y'all sleep, I'm still on the street. So please tell me how you can work more hours in a day so I can do it. But 303 hours, come on now. Did nobody use common sense? And I'm speaking to my board. Not one of y'all used common sense. Not one of y'all called and asked no questions. Y'all just got on the news and just went in, huh? So let's break it down. If Trustee Tammy Brown, I'm mad she's not here because she should have been here so she can get this lesson I'm about to give her. If she is a HR specialist, why didn't she know where the 303 hours came from? This is why I'm trying to educate the public. Where did 303 hours come from? Nobody used common sense say that maybe it's vacation time, maybe it's comp time, which is paid time due hours. Nobody thought to think of that. Y'all just thought somebody went and ran amok. We didn't do that at all. So that's why I'm clearing it up, because these trustees that run to every negative story, I mean at every negative story, because they want airtime, because y'all not listening to them. So they got to go and put a negative spin on what they think we're doing in the village, not facts, state facts. And any journalist that reports stuff, they go check the facts. Now just ask that question. How can somebody work 303 hours?
Gross payroll for May the 5th,
this is Trustee Stan Brown.
2023, $480,776.80.
Go ahead.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
On that board meeting, it was on May 5th, 2023. It was for the pay period of 4/16 through 4/30. So anybody want to FOIA and do the real research like you should have done, or you made the story, they voted, this board right here, the entire board, voted to pay out the entire payroll for that day. So how they sitting here saying they don't know? Obviously, y'all didn't read your package, but y'all got the same information that we gave to everybody else. But y'all voted to pay this individual and then anybody else they payroll. Didn't ask no questions, didn't have no discussion, didn't do anything. But y'all ran to the media and tried to spin the narrative as though we was doing something wrong.
What goes through your mind when you see this cost? Well, we filed a Freedom of Information request and found that officers assigned to her detail are routinely working hundreds of hours of overtime.
Next, y'all say that these individuals work on my detail. When you did the FOIA request, it says no such thing. So how dare you assume and allege that the individuals that was given to them by the Board of Trustees say that they part of my detail? And it's false, because people work here in the village to protect the residents, but they attached all those people to my detail. And it don't say that. It asks for hours of anybody, which was the names that they gave them, for 2-year period. 2-year period. It had nothing to do with mayor's detail. It had to do with their work history for 2 years. But did anybody ask that question? Did anybody break this down like I'm doing for you so that you can make sure you know what's going on? It's a shame that I got to be the mayor, the trustee, the reporter. I got to do all the research just to show the people how people just lie on people's names and spin it because y'all control the media, right? When the media can just put anything out on people, people tend to believe certain channels. That's one station you definitely shouldn't believe. But I want to show y'all the facts so that you can determine later for yourself when they go, because they ain't nothing but a big smear campaign. They mad because God keep blessing me with things such as I'm your mayor, I'm your supervisor, and he keep blessing me. And like they say, whatever God got for you is for you. Can't no man or woman take it from you. So until people learn what it is and how to actually do research and stop just listening to hearsay, and I get it. Bad news travel quicker than anything. And that's why it's called mess, messy people. Misery needs company. And that's what these 4 individuals need. They need company. They need you guys to like what they doing, which is nothing, in the village of Dalton. And I try to point out every single board meeting how they neglect y'all, how they don't pay bills to that one vendor that asked to get paid. The trustees took you out of that warrant list. And I've asked them and begged them to pay y'all because you guys are doing the service of the people, but people not paying attention to that. Lights everywhere in our village, especially on the west side where Trustee Norwood live, but she voted no to take care of the west side where she stay. Where they do that at? Either you want to service the people or you just here taking up a seat. So we're going to go back to the video. How did you determine that all these individuals on the mayor's detail? Because somebody told you, because you didn't FOIA it, so somebody told you individual names. So reminding you that you putting them and me at risk. Because anybody that know anything about security, you don't tell people names. You don't give people positions. But y'all did that to this woman. Y'all didn't do that to Riley Rogers. Y'all didn't do that to Bill Shaw. Y'all didn't do that to Ronnie Lewis. You didn't do it to any of the men that sat in this seat before me that had a detail to them. So anybody that been here as long as I've been here, because remember I tell y'all all day long, I grew here. Everybody else flew here. Because at the end of the day, I could tell you about every single mayor and they detail that was attached to them. But now when this woman takes this seat, it's a shame that now it's a problem. How? It wasn't a problem before. I'm not doing anything different than what was warranted for the seat. And we're going to continue so you can understand why. So this one's asking, is it normal to vote for things that you guys saw, that you just heard in a board meeting? They voted for the individual to get paid. They voted for all of them to get paid. So if it was a big problem and they asked for that information, literally was it, I think it was April, Tiffany? About April, and then they just not playing this now. So you had that all that time, didn't ask one question, meaning the news. Didn't ask one question. This is what I'm saying to you. All I can do is point it out and make you see the things that's wrong with this. And I'm going to show you now how we send everything to every single trustee here. This is Tanganyika, our finance director. Those are attachments of payroll reports, financials. Y'all talk about transparency. I told you, stop letting them send y'all off. We send an email every single time about everything we do here in the village. There's your proof. All I can do is make you see, because right now you're just hearing things people say, hearsay. Should never judge a person off of hearsay. Come and see for yourself, because we send them what they need for board meetings to make votes, right? So if you got questions, if you're really reading all this information, you will ask your questions before a board meeting, and you will make sure that you can define why you're voting the way you're voting. But that's your proof. They had the payroll reports that they sat here and got on TV to my, oh my God, it's not true. No, y'all knew about it. Play the video.
Dalton trustees have filed a lawsuit against Henyard, saying she's not justified the need for security. That lawsuit over the mayor's detail has not yet been settled.
Now, you just saw a clip, and they ain't had no press conference about no trustees. That was the Park District. Why is that clip inserted here talking about Dalton business as it relates to this board? So that's number one. Number two, he said that the lawsuit has not yet been settled. Come on, man. Come on, Flaco. You know better than that. If you're a true investigative journalist, you would have did your research. It's a shame that I got to sit here and do his job for him because he's trying to drag me. So I got to make sure I put the facts out. Here we go. And y'all make sure y'all get this to anybody in the audience that want it. Special details. The boys sue for every little thing. It's like kids up here. Anytime they can't have their way, it's like a kid that you're playing with and you take your toy and you run, that's them. You can't play with me today. That's how they act. So this the lawsuit, just so you're aware of what's going on. This is the lawsuit that the Board of Trustees, except for Trustee Stan Brown and Trustee Andrew Holmes, sued me for, saying I can't have a detail here in the village of Dalton. And when I say we won that lawsuit. Here's the judgment. Here's the date. It's a March 14, 2023. We won the lawsuit, which states that, guess what? I can have a detail. And then on top of that, it's in the CBA. Yeah, for those that don't know what that is, collective bargain agreement. That's the police contract. So that's why I'm trying to explain to you that every mayor has this. But you make a big emphasis about when I have it. When y'all do know I am the first. I'm the first youngest female mayor. Female. Get the most attacks because people want to control me. If y'all ain't saw that yet. And you cannot and will not. So I fight back. That's what this is all about. It's a power play. It's a money grab. That's fact number one. So when y'all want to talk mess, get the facts right. Put this on y'all little hate groups. This right here, facts. Okay. Somebody know something. Don't nobody know nothing? Nobody. Nobody? Trustees? Nobody? Somebody know something. Ain't that right, Jason? I think you know something. Yeah, Jason, you know something about it.
Tiffany Henyard certainly isn't shy about attracting attention. Here she is starting a Dalton Village board meeting dressed like the Wesley Snipes character in the movie New Jack City.
She dressed like Wesley Snipes.
I know you gonna dig this.
So, y'all know why we're here, right? Don't anybody know nothing. Y'all know something. Huh? Terry, Hannah, Angelique, come on. Don't nobody know nothing. So y'all don't know how they walked into a bank in Orleans and hijacked the bank account. Don't nobody know nothing.
Bro, who voted her as the mayor?
Nobody know nothing. I don't know how they took over the bank account for 8 months and they paid Venice. Resulting to $2 million. $2 million we owe Venice. Pay it. Tell me what's up. I knew you knew something. I knew somebody knew something. Right, too, yeah, that's my daughter. Yeah, don't get her. Don't get her. I know she knew. Calm down. $2 million, huh? My girl. Nobody know nothing.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. We back in the confessional, and yes, we staying lit, big dog, man. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to my homeboy Lucky Wheels of Deals, man. He keeps it lit. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Hit the links down below in the description for HiveMindLabs.com, and we got the Opulence Scents candles. 10% off when you click that link, man. Let's get into it, man. We got your girl Tiffany Henyard. She's out of Dalton. I'm guessing that's in Michigan. She's the mayor. They call her the hot girl mayor. She calls herself the super mayor. There's many titles. A lot of them are nasty. But this right here is from Tiffany's Instagram. Or TikTok. She also has a YouTube channel where she will answer some of your questions as long as they're not derogatory, like talking about her big old butt. You know what I'm saying? Got that round mouth. Anyway, so Tiffany, Super Mayor Henyard, you see she's obviously joking, but she came with her own receipts. And I had to show this because there's two sides to every story. Well, the FBI has a side also.
Fox 32 has obtained copies of the 2 federal subpoenas served on Thornton Township on Friday. And there are 2 big takeaways. Tiffany Henyard is clearly a target of the criminal investigation. And that investigation is growing.
Well, overall, it tells me that the investigation is expanding. It's not just focusing on the city of Dalton.
Former FBI agent Ross Rice says the subpoenas revealed the burgeoning scope of the federal criminal investigation into Thornton Township Supervisor and Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard. One subpoena focuses entirely on Henyard, including 2 businesses she owns, a restaurant and a property management company, as well as Henyard's political fund and the charity bearing her name. It asks for all records, including personnel files, wage and tax statements, time and attendance, records of work performed, contracts, and checks written to cash.
The mayor and the township supervisor, who are one and the same, appear to be the primary focus of the investigation.
The second subpoena requests a kitchen sink of township records, including financial reports, budgets, payroll records, and ordinances covering credit card purchases, expense reimbursements, security details, and the use of vehicles. Mayor Officer Young put in for 303 hours in a 2-week period. 303 hours. Fox 32 has reported extensively about Henyard's use of a police security detail, which police say has hampered their ability to fight crime. You need security to protect you from questions from reporters? The subpoena also asks for payments and credit card expenditures for a number of township employees, including Henyard's top lieutenant Keith Freeman, some township trustees, and Henyard's boyfriend, who runs the township's youth violence prevention program.
Hey y'all, this is Mayor Tiffany Henyard, Supervisor Henyard, the people supervisor.
The subpoena also focuses on township travel, including a story first reported by Fox 32 and the Illinois Answers Project about a trip Henyard took to Springfield in 2022 with Dalton and Thornton Township employees, ostensibly to raise money for a cancer charity in her name. We wondered who was paying for all of this, and so are the feds, who asked for records of municipal resources being used on behalf of Friends of Tiffany Henyard, her political fund, and charitable organizations, including the Tiffany Cares Foundation, which involved a $10,000 donation of taxpayers' money made by the township.
It's very broad in the scope. It's very broad in the number of people and entities they're asking for records on. So there must be some serious allegations of wrongdoing that they're trying to get to the bottom of.
It's the second round of federal subpoenas. On April 20th, 4 FBI agents served a pair of subpoenas on the village of Dalton, asking for the personnel files of 29 employees.
I was pleasantly surprised.
Stephanie Wiedemann is a former township employee turned whistleblower who's been helping the FBI in its investigation.
What do we want? Our township back!
Over the weekend, she took part in a rally of Thornton Township residents calling on Henyard to resign. Wiedemann says the latest subpoenas are a welcome sign.
I hope that the township finds a way to be able to recoup the damage that has been done. But I hope that the people that did the damage, there's repercussions for making bad decisions.
Through a spokesperson, Henyard declined to comment about the subpoenas. The township has until May 20th to turn over all those records to a federal grand jury that's been impaneled to investigate.
All right, everyday peoples, there you have it, man. So, what do you think? It seems as if, I'm going to give my honest opinion because I don't know so much about it. I've been seeing a lot of this and a lot of backlash from Tiffany Henyard, and it's like a lot of people on the outside of Dalton, like myself, have this negative opinion about her. And I think she's an amazing person. I think she has a great personality. She might be a super thief instead of a super mayor, but I'm not the one to judge that. All I can say is that where there's smoke, there's maybe some fire. But I don't think the problem started with her. I think the problem started with her successors. Then a young black woman, let's put the emphasis on black and then extra emphasis on woman, took over this township. And I don't think a lot of people are happy with that. When probably, I'm not going to make any assumptions or allegations, but I'm pretty sure the white male counterparts that were doing this prior to Miss Henyard did probably the same thing. Used the same detail, spent the same budget, pocketed a little extra money. If she did, let's just say it didn't start with her. She learned the ropes and she exploited it. And you know why she is under a tight microscope? Because she's a black woman. Let's start there. Now, and everybody's saying, "Oh, it's all these blogs and stuff making the attacks." She's saying that she's being attacked, and the first thing you see is it's because I'm a black woman. You know, make it seem like she's this angry black woman when you can clearly see she's not angry in this. Now, I'm not just totally defending her because I got to give more of the story. Like I said, it's all over the place. But what all you hear is people attacking her. You don't see anybody defending her but her. Okay, you get all these stories and allegations from people who are not there. That like there's more stories.
Presiding over the brief 15-minute meeting, Tiffany Henyard quickly left, ignoring our questions on the way out.
At the Thornton Township Board of Trustees meeting, some came to the defense of the embattled village leader.
The type of attack that we're seeing strictly off of allegations is unheard of.
This was Henyard's first public meeting after sources say the FBI on Friday served subpoenas at Dalton Village Hall for personnel and business records, and after Dalton Village Administrator Keith Freeman was indicted last week on a federal bankruptcy fraud charge.
Stop having one-sided narrative because it is not the truth. It's only one-sided, and it's a shame that the media comes out and they only show negative things.
Seconds after adjourning the meeting, Henyard was gone.
Mayor Henyard, you have a minute to talk to ABC 7 about the FBI investigation. Mayor?
Henyard is named alongside Dalton Village trustee Andrew Holmes in a sexual assault lawsuit filed by a Dalton police officer who was a member of Henyard's security detail, as well as a woman who used to work for the mayor. And now a new lawsuit alleges Dalton officials gave a barbershop owner the runaround in improperly denying a business license.
I was just chasing my tail. And as I'm chasing my tail, my finances were wearing thin.
Tyrone Isom Jr. says he worked with the village to purchase and renovate this building, only to be told his license was denied by Mayor Henyard. The complaint alleging a policy of choosing and denying applicants for financial and political reasons.
Everything Mr. Isom was doing was within the parameters of the law. And for whatever reason, which we'll ultimately find out, Mayor Henyard said, nope.
This evening, a representative for the village of Dalton declined to comment on that lawsuit.
I got a problem with that, and Brittany, don't you repeat everything we just said up here. I don't got time for it today. So all I'm saying to y'all is we got to do better. We have to do better. Everybody ain't got to talk because everybody talking. Everybody ain't got to say a comment because everybody talking. We sit here and I said, come on, y'all. Let's just go through the corporate bills. Let's just get through it. But everybody got to grandstand on their point. And then when I say something, now everybody got to say something back. When I give everybody the flow, say whatever y'all want to say. Y'all got the flow. You don't got to respond after me. Y'all forget I am the leader. They want to hear from the mayor. If y'all ain't learned that yet. The mayor, not the trustees that don't do nothing, that only run their mouth. Y'all don't do no work, no work. That's my issue up here. So everybody that made a statement that said all they do is work, that's all they do is work. Anybody that know me, I am a workaholic. We work nonstop. We in this village till 11, 12 o'clock at night when y'all sleep, when y'all at the bars. Y'all. I'm sick and tired of y'all not doing y'all job. Name one ordinance that y'all did that benefited the people. One. Y'all can't name one, right? Because every ordinance y'all ever made was beneficial to you guys as trustees, to y'all attorneys, to y'all. But nothing for the people. But everything we do for the people. But we under attack. We getting scrutinized in the media. For what? Loving on the people? Showing them that they matter to us? We going through the fires for y'all. We, us, me and my administration. So don't y'all ever talk to them like that. Don't y'all ever tell them that they was told what to say. Because they don't. They got minds of themselves. And they all educated up here. All of them got degrees. Stop it. Stop with the disrespect. We going to end that right now. Stop. We elected. Not them. So don't bring them in our fight because you guys got to bicker with me. When y'all want to fight, I told you. You meet me at the polls. That's it. All this right here, this ain't what we supposed to do. Because at the end of the day, we supposed to make sure we what? Take care of the business for the village. So the village runs smooth. So we ain't got no issues. But y'all wasteful spending. Spending money left or right. But y'all ain't telling the people that though, right? Y'all ain't telling people none of that, right? Quiet. It's a shame that it's a joke. It's a shame that you get up here, y'all grandstand, and ain't developing nothing. Nothing. While we study trying to grow the village. Make the village move forward. We need support, trustees. We don't need trustees that's not going to do the work of the people. That's what I'm asking you guys for. And if you don't want to call me, call Keith. You want to call Keith? Call a lawyer. But y'all not going to do that. And that's what I'm tired of. We got to sit here and do these speeches every board meeting, be in here to 10, 11 o'clock at night. Ain't even got to the agenda. Because everybody want to say they little sideways stuff, and then now we got to sit here trying to remember what y'all saying and then say something back. Just to tell the residents or show them that we are doing what's right. Because y'all got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. All the stuff that y'all did to get people to come to our community, to just diss and down our community. Shame on y'all. Because when I want to attack and take any of y'all seats, I run. I run for the seat. I got a problem with that. And Brittany, don't you repeat everything we just said up here. I don't got time for it today. So all I'm saying to y'all is we got to do better.
Everyday people, man, that's all I'm saying, man. Tiffany, you know what I'm saying? That last part where she was like, we black people, y'all want to attack a black woman. That's all they sharing. They just sharing her outrage. But they not listening to the facts. And then somebody give you this whole spiel and speech of how she mismanaged funds, how she did this. Man, yeah, if she mismanaged funds, where's the facts? Where's the proof? We don't need all the, we don't need the blah, 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 rah, rah. We want the real facts. Seems like she's doing enough talking herself. So if the FBI has enough, they'll go to the meetings, right? Like, we don't have to make her guilty in the court of public opinion, because there's more than enough people in this committee with the trustees and everybody that oversees money and sees the money being spent and put out. Yes, money, like I said, money probably was used improperly, but it's probably not something that's new. It's probably something, hey man, if you got a foundation, this is how they do it. When their successors come in, they're like, oh yeah, start you a foundation, because the city will give up to like $10,000 on your foundation that you could use to boost your foundation to keep your people happy. And this is something that you could do, your foundation can do for the city of Dalton. So it's like it's a circle, and so people can see that you doing something good for your city, but it's actually being used by the city's funds to do it. So something that you want to do, and it's probably been flying under the radar for years. But since there's a black woman in power, now everything's a problem. Everyday people, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I got more videos from Miss Tiffany Henyard, and we're going to get to that, okay? Everyday people, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to holler at you later. Peace. What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. We back in the confessional, and yes, we staying lit, big dog. And literally, we getting lit today, because we got a package from Opulence Scents. There you go, Opulence Scents. Yes, we got us a care package. We got us a total of 3 candles, and we got some foam and bath wash. Now I'm gonna try this out tonight, okay? Because over here at the Everyday People, ain't nothing sweet but the Chardonnay, okay? But we're gonna take this foam and bath wash. We're gonna be sweet today. I wonder what I could use that on. Anyway, so we got the foam and body soap, and this is, I believe it's a Burberry flavor. Too bad I got allergies. But it's strong enough you can smell it through your allergies. That's crazy. Okay. Also, I have a candle. It says, "Pass me not, oh gentle Savior." Hit the Cashapp. Cashapp Everyday PJ. Okay. Also, this is the Burberry scent. Now, this does have specific directions, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna trim the wick to 1/4 inch, approximately 6 millimeters before lighting. Keep candle free of any foreign materials, including matches and wick trimmings. Burn only the candle on a level, fire-resistant surface. Do not burn the candle for more than 4 hours at a time. Okay, so we're gonna take the Pass Me Not, She named this specific scent after the communion. If you watch my lives, you know we do communion, and our song is "Pass Me Not, O Gentle Savior." Okay, and we do that so you can don't pass me up and hit that Cash App. Okay, so I'm gonna trim this wick. I got my flick your bick. Oh, pass me not, oh gentle Savior. Hit the Cash App. Hear my humble cry, while on others thou art calling. Do not pass me by. Hit the Cash App. Make sure y'all hit the links down below in the description. We got Opulence Scents, where you can get your 3-wick candle or the single wick candle, and you could get your foam body bath scrubber stuff. Anyway, keep it lit, big dog. Peace.